All right, good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name na David Gold, as na all know. Now welcome to Kokwe Radio and Television Station where they giving a back to back. As they happen, as the suburb of our Bodo, Nigeria. If you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please do as much as possible. Make it take come, make it surprise, maybe everywhere it is suburb, so that I can be getting some updates and every update as they happen for our Bodo, Nigeria, so that you not be left aside. They not go sideline you. Say you know here waiting they happen for your own country as an indigene and as a citizen of Nigeria, a beautiful, wonderful country like this, being ruled by different funny president with different character. Welcome once again to television station, this Kokwe Radio and Television Station. I sincerely want to appreciate everyone for turning on into this video, into this channel, for support and also for your patronage and for your backup, not making this channel to fall. All right, still on this state of the nation. It has come to a hearing once again about the food inflation in the country. One of the administrators and men who give analysis on matters in the country, on the affairs of the nation, has come on board. He has said Nigerians believe that we think it's prayer and fasting that can solve our problem. That we've neglected the fact that our responsibility, that Nigeria will work, the country will work if Nigeria works. He said Nigeria will work if Nigeria works. But the big question there is Nigerians not working? Are we not working? What exactly is the problem? Where to be the thing where they cause this kata in the industry, where make we say the food don't become a gap for our country. In a country where we cultivate and God bless us with fertilizer and everything and natural for this country. Still yet, we still suffer for food. What are these reasons? I want to play this short clip video. May you take here the reason why there is a food inflation, not only from this present government, but even right from the previous government to this present government. Watch the video.
Inflation rate in the last two cycles, two releases by the NBS.
Mr. Sheung,
let's talk about food inflation.
Mr. Sheung, there have been a lot of reasons for shortages of food supply from the agricultural sector, and if we look back at how this has been, then we tell ourselves that we should not be so quick to I'm not even talking about the current government, but even the previous government. Because when we look at where we were some 10 years ago, when it was raining, how we failed to save, even though we were warned by the managers of economy locally and internationally, then we refused. I think it's us hoping that miracle prayers going into church or mosque or fasting will fix our problem. No, they don't. You've got to work to fix your problem. Nigeria works when Nigerians work. Prayers don't fix problem. And it takes time. We need to get used to that. It's not magic. It's not like you do. It takes time. We're going to have to. We put ourselves in this. We did.
What do you mean by we put ourselves
in this? The contractors, the past leaders, the regular. We sacrifice value for money as a people. We worship money. Mr. President can't say that enough. We need to move our mindset from the idea of worshiping money. We've forgotten what value is. And everything we want to do is money. We have rich people whose value to the society we can't even point at. But that is what Mr. President is trying to return. Let's have value for ourselves. Let's have value for what we do. Let's demand value for every second, every penny.
All right, welcome back from that wonderful clip. Well, what I have to say on this note is agriculture is our main duty. It's our main work in Africa. Agriculture, basically in Nigeria, these are the things we do in those days, which our fathers do. You see, like my own grandfather in those days, he has acres of lands where he farmed thousands of things, different of things. And I don't think we've ever go hungry like this before in a country. But I felt in this present government, or from the good Lord Jonathan regime down to this regime, there is a clause in this matter. It's not about us going into farming. It's not all about us going into the system of agriculture. But the point is, we need to deal with some certain things, which is a necessity in the country, One, the security aspect of it. How secure is the environment the agriculture is going to take place? The farming system is going to take place. What is the assurance of the security in that area? Which led us to the fear of unknown. Now, if I am going into the bush or into the forest to cultivate or have a yam farming, and in my mind, I'm already scared that something might happen. One is that the X-Men, Fulani X-Men come to attack, or in a situation whereby maybe the Boko Haram, the kidnapper comes around into the bush and come to kidnap me. Do you think if I am being free, released after paying a huge amount of money, do you think I will still have that boldness or that encouragement to go back to the farmland? No. So it's not about us going back to the farming or going back to agriculture. But then the government must make sure that the security aspect of it must be intact. Okay, take a look at Kano, Kaduna, and the rate of kidnapping. Even in schools are that are within the city, not in the bush, and such thing is happening. Now, not to talk about a farmer in the farmland carrying on his farming system. What do you think is going to happen? All right, that is not that about that. Another man has come on board talking about this agriculture, that the government should employ or call together all the students who graduate in the agricultural department, who studied agriculture, that this present government should be able to call them and give them land, give them support, every equipment they need to go into the farming system to exercise what they have been taught in the school. All right, make an old communal, make an old like said, I mean, what can they talk or the go to go? I will play this short clip who give analysis on this matter.
How would you think that it should go about this?
Well, the problems are already monumental and they are diverse. And with his, because we worked for him, we supported him because of the legacy that he had in Lagos. We were confident that having run Lagos State successfully, by all standards, he has necessary experience and exposure, to be able to handle the nation as a whole. I want to believe that looking back, he must be able to reflect and use the same intelligence that God had given him, to manage Nigeria. I have no doubt in his capability of doing exactly that, having, regard to his antecedents and his exposure and all of that. And, one area that we have to work at, we always talk of our Naira, being weak. What are we producing as a nation? We can earn us foreign exchange. We have a country with sufficient millions of acres of land, fertile land for that matter, in a country where the rain falls when it should fall, where the sun shines where it should shine, where there's nothing you grow in this country that does not have a market waiting for it at the international level. We must see agriculture as our number one priority in reestablishing it. And I want to commend the governor of Niger State for the vanguard position he's taking his state into. Agric is number one. Let everybody, go into agri, particularly all the students, Nigerian students or graduates of agriculture. Government, what Awolowo did then was to establish farm settlements and deploy all the products of School of Agric Akure at that time into this farm settlement. We must go back to that. Get every graduate of agriculture into farm settlements, not as employees of government, but self-employed people, give them land, give them equipment.
All right, welcome back from that wonderful clips again. These are the things I felt as a country we must learn to understand some certain things about this. Governors, presidents, ministers, senators, that one thing is sure, that every man goes into the office with one motive. One, for their self, for their pocket, and for their family and generation unborn. Now, take a look at what this man is saying, talking about Bola Ahmed Tinubu, how he built Lagos. I don't understand. Building of Lagos by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not the originator of Lagos. Are you saying, or are they trying to say that Lagos was being created by Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Mind you, that The system of Lagos is quite different from Nigeria as a whole. 36 state plus FCT. It is not my mind. If he can rule, if he can fix, according to them, the Lagos into the certain level it is now, let me say maintenance purpose, a maintenance level that he carried on in Lagos to the stage it is before he left the office. Fine, nobody's disputing that. But every Nigerian knows that Lagos, it is not being built, not being infrastructured by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So they should stop comparing Lagos to Nigeria. It's a different thing. The load in Nigeria alone is different from the load in Lagos. Lagos is not the biggest state in Africa. No. All of us know that. So they should stop saying that it is the confidence they had in him that he built Lagos, that he can still use the same system to build Nigeria. No. Nigeria need men of technological system who can give an analysis or give a comprehensive pattern on how to solve Nigerian problem. It's not try and error. Now, telling them to come on board with the agricultural students who study agriculture in school. Now the question is, how will this system rule? Now we keep creating different ministry. Let's create directors for this, directors for that. Let's create this. But the problem is, how is the result going to look like? Is it going to work? What pattern are they going to use to make this thing work out? Because the agricultural sector as it is, we are not, the governor, the presidencies are not really putting eye into the agricultural system. And that is one of our pillars as a country. When there's a food inflation, there will be a problem. There will be hunger in the land. When there's a hunger in the land, there will be issue. It will lead to kidnapping. It will lead to insecurity. It will lead to stealing and killing of each other. These are the things we must consider. How did I make this thing work? How is it going to work? Okay, let's take a look at, there are some students who graduated as an agricultural student. Now they are working in the bank. What does the banking system have to do with agriculture? Because there is no platform for them to exercise what they've learned in the school. So I don't know how they want to do, but as bad as it is presently, I am not seeing this working. And I don't know the pattern they are going to use to make this thing work out. So, men who sabi, gonna give them, they say no, they don't have structure. I don't talk my own, and I don't put you come out for this junction, but all I have to say is, whatever you are doing as a citizen, make sure say you do well. Don't resemble our body government. It's not easy. There is hunger in the land. There is heat. He told us he's going to keep the ground running, and everybody's running. We are feeling the heat. So make it not come be past this one. We thank God. They say don't they come down. As they come down, if they go up. As they come down, if they go up. But let's say it is. Let's say it's going to work out. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, everything lies in your hand. They have said you build Lagos, build in Nigeria. Build in Nigeria, my guy, man. You know, say I won't be where never be before. For this junction, I want you to come my mouth. Make it not be like saying I want to be the from up for the area.
Bóyá sanwó mi, tó bá tètè sanwó mi, màá fi mọ́ ẹ̀fọn fèrè, tó bá tètè sanwó mi.